Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Early for early birds here. 45-second early birds. Yeah, Thursdays are a little tight for me getting home from work and getting the show on the road here. So I'm just now sitting down for the day. Good to see everyone here. We'll get started here in about 13 seconds. We will see you here in just a couple minutes. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, stackers. Who's your stacker coming at you from Southern Indiana? We are live on this Thursday evening, the 22nd of April, 2021. Good evening. How is everyone doing here? Thanks for stopping by. Coin Crew Thug, good to see you. Partridge Family Prospecting, good to see you as well. Good evening. Coin Happy Dude 66, how you doing? Grumpy Old Dude, welcome. What else do we got here? Oregon Stacker, welcome. How are you doing, Brent? Nice for you to swing by here. I haven't actually had a chance, Oregon. I sent you, and as well as Silver Sea Captain, an email to see if you would be interested in me showing my rig here, my studio here, to give you guys an idea how I roll when it comes to doing a stackers gathering, which That's the name of the show. I guess I should have mentioned that the first time. Welcome everyone to A Stackers Gathering. So if you want to check out my setup here, Oregon, and if anyone else for that matter, after the show ends, you can dial into the Melon app. The link's up at the top of the chat, and at the end of the show, I can actually close the YouTube stream, and we can just focus inside of just have our conversation with the Melon app. I can show you my rig and show you how I roll here, and I think it'd be enlightening for newcomers getting into YouTube content delivery, or people that are interested in venturing into the live streaming element of being a YouTube content provider. I did mention that I just got home, right? So yeah, and as I always say, it's all about the community. I want to be able to share with the community to allow everyone to participate. Hey, Steel Ringer, good to see you. Good evening. So I don't have anything to really show off here. I don't have any coin porn, as Plumber calls it. I showed that Sunday. I guess I could highlight it for the ones who weren't here on Sunday. I guess I could highlight what I did pick up this past Saturday. Picked up this 10-ounce gold Geiger bar from the LCS here in town, which you are correct, Oregon Stacker. I was looking around at the big box stores for 10-ounce gold Geiger. There are none. There ain't any. So, or 20s for that matter. So, and 5s are even hard to come by. So yeah, I like it. I like the grab I got. A good deal. I haven't been back there yet to tantalize myself on grabbing up those quarter ouncers for 400 and something bucks. I need to get back over there. I'm off tomorrow, so I may actually head over there tomorrow to see what's left over there, and we'll see. We'll see what I pick up tomorrow or this weekend. It is a very nice piece, Steel Ringer. Like I said, I grabbed this at the LCS, which according to Oregon Stacker, I guess these are hard to come by. So, and after looking at the big box stores, I believe it. I went to, let's see, I went to 3 different stores, I believe. I went to SD, went to JM, went to Provident, and none of them had any Geigers, gold Geigers, I should say, 10 ouncers, or even 5 for that matter. So yeah, I like my grab. I am proud of this. And even though it's a collectible. Yeah, so as I mentioned Sunday, this makes me 3% collector, 97% stacker. Cover that guy up so it doesn't glare. All right. So how's everyone doing this evening? What do we want to talk about today? Don't really have anything on my agenda, and I always do all the talking. So if there's anyone out here that wants to dial into the Melon app and go live with me, we can strike up a conversation and you can do all the talking. I'll sit back and let you do all the talking tonight. I'll just press the buttons. I guess what I could do, which I think what I will do is I want to go ahead and while we're doing this, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some mail call here. I got this last week. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, so I want to open up this letter from Lucy Stacks. Hey, Johnny, good to see you. At work listening. All right, very good. Thank you for coming on board at work. Appreciate that. So I got this letter from Lucy Stacks, and it's a little thick. Be interesting to see what she's got in there. And I just got this today from Bob. I know I'm going to butcher it, Bob, if you're out here, or if you're listening, I apologize. But Bob, if I'm going to try to say it, or Jess Kokowski. Kowski, I'm okay with, but the Jeik throws me through a loop. So whoa, G Kowski. I know some Krasinskis up in the Dearborn, Detroit area. So, but I don't recognize. I have a hard time pronouncing that name. Which, if you guys ever learn what my last name is, you'll be like, oh, that's nothing compared to this name. Hello, Silver Sea Captain. Good to see you. Hey, I don't know if you checked your email or not, Silver Sea Captain, but I sent you an Oregon Stacker an email offering my services as a live streamer content divider to show you and him my rig here and how I have things laid out and how I operate my show. If you want to partake of that educational tutorial, I will do so this evening after I stop streaming into YouTube, and we will, if you wanna do that, you can you can click on the Melon app link at the top of the chat and dial into the Melon app, which is where I push my stream into YouTube with. And then after I actually stop streaming into YouTube, the Melon app will keep running afterwards, and then the three of us, or however many people want to do it, we can go straight into Melon app, basically a private chat, and we can discuss how I got my stuff set up. It's completely up to you if you want to or not. Stick around till after a Stackers Gathering completes, which, you know, normally I complete the show about an hour or so after I start it. And the only reason why I do that is because I don't want to infringe on Yankee Stackin's 7 o'clock live, Yankee Live, or Ask Yankee. However, I know tonight is Silver Pros at 9 o'clock. So he's not going to come, he won't be coming in at 7 o'clock like he does that every other Thursday. So this Thursday, he will be on Silver Pros, which I believe is being hosted on Silver Dragon's channel tonight. Next Thursday, he will do his Ask Yankee Live at 7 o'clock. The Thursday after that, he will host Silver Pros on his channel, and that's how they roll. They go back and forth every other week. Every other week they do the Silver Pro, and they alternate between their channels. So tonight is actually Silver Pros night, so he won't do his 7 o'clock show. So we can actually go over a little bit tonight if we do. That's cool. I don't mind. I just don't like doing that to Yankee, or for that matter to Salivate Metal, because we went over into Sal's show a little bit Sunday, which I know he's got plenty of subscribers and plenty of followers, but I don't like to infringe on him either. But you know, I try not to do that. It's called, I guess you can call it a gentleman's rule if you want, or a stacker rule, or a YouTuber rule. I don't know what you want to call it. Hey Lambo, good to see you. Welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys converse, and I'm going to go through this mail call. I'm actually going to record this part of the video so I can put out an actual mail call video based off of what I do here. So I'm going to go restart recording. Hopefully my computer does not crash. If things get really, really quiet here, you'll know why. So here we go. I'm going to start recording into my OBS and to create the mail call video for Lucy Stacks and for Bob Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski? That sounds better. It doesn't sound so butchered. Out of Washington. I actually haven't looked at his videos yet. I've seen plenty of Lucy's videos. She's nuts. Okay, we're going to go live here. Now we're going to go start recording here. Hello, Stackers. Who's your Stacker? Coming at you here from Southern Indiana with a mail call. I have two mail calls here this evening. The 22nd of April, 2021. A little overdue. Haven't checked my email or my snail mail for the last couple of weeks. So I got this one here from Lucy Stacks out of Auburn, Washington, and I got this one here from Bob. I know I'm going to butcher it. Bob Wojciechowski out of Poblaso, Washington. someplace near Tacoma, Washington. I'll say that. I'm horrible at names, so wanted to do a quick mail call here with these two. And if there's anyone else out here that wants to send me their swag, their stickers, or whatever, my address, my snail mail address, is in the About tab on my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to Who's Your Stacker, I would like it if you would. And then also like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. All right, so for Lucy Stacks here, what she got? What's going on here? All right, I guess I'll do this first here. Gotta love that. Gotta love her logo. That is so awesome. Lucy Stacks. Lucy Stacks, or youtube.com/Lucy Stacks. To Who's Your Stacker, Lucy Stacks, on April 4th or 12th, 2021. Let's see what she's got in here. Let's try not to tear up the letter. I keep all cards, I keep all stickers, all envelopes, all letters. I actually keep all my mailings. I keep all my stickers in here. All the stickers from the channel members here. As you can see, I got a few in here. And then so I keep all those in this box here that I got from the Brown County State Park near Nashville, Indiana, several years ago. And then keep all the actual mailings, letters, envelopes, whatnot, in this whatever you want to call this thing here, portfolio binder, whatever. So I keep everything. Nothing goes in the trash. So that's where this and her sticker will go in this box, and then this will go in the portfolio when I'm done here. So hey, Who's Your Stacker? Want to say thank you for sending me your sticker. Sorry for the wait, my friend. Here's my newest for you, Lucy Stacks. Yeah, I sent Lucy a sticker out of the blue, and the reason why I did that is because I was doing a shout out. For can't remember who it was for now. Silver Gopher, maybe been Silver Gopher. And in fact, it was a Valentine's Day special shout out. I guess he was shouting out Lucy. I was shouting out Silver Gopher. I thought, well, since I went ahead and shouted him out, and Lucy was in that conversation, I went ahead and shouted her out and sent her my sticker. So that's how that worked. Thank you very much, Lucy Stacks. And yes, if y'all haven't subscribed to her channel, check it out. She is hilarious. I wish I would have had time to put a video together of her and her little daughter, where they look like gummy bears in the sun, just shadow of a sun. That was so cute. I wish I would have had time to capture that and put it up here on the show tonight. So thank you, Lucy Stacks. I appreciate that. And then this one here is from Bob. I'm going to try to say it one more time here, see if I can butcher it again. Bob Wojciechowski, I think. Bob, if you're on here, I apologize. And if you ever see me online here, help me pronounce that, and I will not mess that up again in the future. So Bob, I haven't looked at his videos. I've not had the time to, but I do know if he's like any other stacker in his community, any other community member, he's just an amazing person to hang out with. And you know, his lifestyle, his livelihood, his way of life, so stark of contrast to so many other stackers here. And it's just the stories, I'm sure, would be tremendous, because everyone's got stories, right? Some people say, oh, I don't have anything to say. Well, believe it or not, you have plenty to say when you think about it. So Death from Below is his sticker. Thank you very much. And what was there, a couple of fishes down below, looks like. And second sticker here. Thank you. Retired U.S. Navy Submarine Force 1971 through 1991. I would appreciate a sticker trade. I do not have a channel. Okay, Bob, absolutely. I will add you to my spreadsheet. Yes, I have a spreadsheet, everybody, where I keep track of everyone coming and going, sticker trades. So yes, I will add you to my spreadsheet, Bob, and I will get a sticker out to you. Might be a few days, but I'll get one to you. I won't forget about you. Though that being said, I did forget one channel member. I felt so bad, so I sent her two. So I actually send people. I typically send people two stickers, one for them to keep and one to share with someone else. All right, that is it, everyone. That's my mail call for this week, or for this third week of April. Have a wonderful day, and just keep stacking. And that is how I roll, people. back off. I've stopped the recording. So I will post that mail call up into my I'll actually do a mail call. I'll probably edit it, but that was pretty clean. So I don't think I'll do a whole lot of editing with that one. And I'll just throw it up there into the into my channel under the mail call playlist. And I keep everything separate like that. That way, if someone wants to get on my channel and just go to a playlist and hit play and walk away, that's cool. Or if they want to sit down and watch all the different outtakes I have taken, or videos I have taken, that's cool too. So I try to separate them out, because, like, you know, a Stackers Gathering, for example, is rather long, and not everyone has the time to sit down for, especially during a replay, have a time to sit down and actually watch the show. They try to hit the highlights. So, but I do keep those as a playlist, and I also keep my shout outs, and I keep my mail calls in separate playlists as well. That way, you know, you can just go through them and enjoy. So let me go back through the chat, since I got distracted on that mail call here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. If you guys have tagged me, I did not see it, and as I said Sunday, I don't mean to ignore you, but when you're hosting and watching streams and you have a guest on, it can get a little cumbersome, but that's all right. That's just how it is. You just learn it and grow with it. And I like to know how, like, the big time players, how they can keep up with everything going on. I don't know. When you have 400 and 500 viewers watching your show, now how do you keep up with that? That's crazy. Yep, the Lucy Stacks and Bob Warshiskowski mail call. I'll have to find out how to pronounce that, so I do it right one of these days, if I ever meet him face to face, or if he ever gets on the channel here. And I don't like butchering last names, or any names for that matter. I try to pronounce them. So Oregon Stacker, I saw you went live, my friend. What, last night? I missed that. Gosh darn it. I would have been on there like bees to honey if I knew you were going to go live, your first time live last night. And so I did actually sit down and watch that replay, and that was great. So, and like I have said before, when I do a Stackers Gathering, the reason why I do it is to allow that full interaction. And yeah, you had that good interaction with everyone on the chat, but sometimes having that video up there and a little bit of audio to go along with your conversation is gold, especially when someone's like razzing you to, hey, bin that, you know, hey, bin that. Hey, give that away. Hey, go ahead. Hey, auction it. And you know who I'm talking about, don't you? So, and I noticed, and I did notice that you caved last night, and you gave away that 1 grammer Geiger. So you're weak, man. You're weak. You need to toughen up and stand up to Plumber so he doesn't break you down. Now, that being said, he's been trying to break me down for 4 months now, trying to get me more and more into the auction stuff, which I'm I'm not into that. So he can try. He can try, but he's not going to get very far with me, because I might do, and I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but I might do a small auction, like for example, if Yankee's doing his show and he does a little small auction somewhere in the middle of the show, I'll participate in that, or if Maximus Silver Stacker, if he's doing his show on Saturdays and Wednesdays, he'll throw in an auction every so often. I might participate in something like that, but that's it. I'm not into the big auctions, especially when they go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. That's just crazy. Hello, Silver Lou, Loving Lou, good to see you. Silver Crazy's mama, hi, how you doing? Didn't see you pop in there. Welcome, welcome. And, oh man. See what happens? I talk about the man, he shows up. I think he's got a microphone or something hiding down here in my dungeon. So yeah, we can't talk about Plumber anymore, Oregon. How's everyone doing? I just did a little bit of mail call here for the ones just joining. I just did a little bit of mail call for Lucy Stacks. Did a little bit of mail call for Bob. I'm going to say it right one of these days. Wojciechowski. I hope. And showed off my Geiger for the ones just joining. My pickup. And just talking a little bit. I don't have a whole lot on my agenda this evening, so it's going to be a nice, easy night here. Now I always say that, and what happens is we start having a conversation, and then next thing you know, it's 90 minutes later. I'm like, oh man, we're into Sal's time like we were Sunday, and that's great. It really is. I'm sure he doesn't mind either, but. So yeah, Oregon, if you want, if you're interested in seeing my setup here, or anyone else for that matter, dial into Melon app, and I will show you that after a stackers gathering here at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I'll show you my setup, and then you can compare my setup with other YouTubers' setups, like Plumber's setup, and all the other people that that a lot of people use StreamYards. I know it's easy, but one of the disadvantages about being easy is you lose control. Like for example, my overlay here, what I am televising to you all right now, that is actually coming from OBS. That is actually my overlay for a stackers gathering, and how I row. And again, if anyone's interested in more details, stick around after 7 o'clock and dial into Melon app. So how I row is I take my OBS audio and video and I pipe it back into Melon as a camera, as a virtual camera. And you can do this with any streaming platform. It can be Melon app, it can be StreamYards, it can be Restream.io. It can be any of the streaming apps that, the common streaming apps people use besides OBS. And I think most of them, at least I know definitely, Restream.io and Melon app, they both have that capability of just capturing your virtual camera from your OBS and just basically rebroadcasting it into Melon app or Restream and then out to YouTube. And I'm sure StreamLabs can do the exact same, or StreamYards can do the exact same thing, where they can capture a video input from OBS, because that's just another for the streaming platforms. That's just another source, and just capture that video, throw it into whatever streaming platform you use, push it out to YouTube. Done. There's a little bit more trickery involved when it comes to the audio, but the video is not too difficult. Hey, Coin Crew, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's how I row, and Plumber, he rows differently from me, and I think Mad Stacker does it slightly different than Plumber, and it's just everyone has their own unique twist, and that's what makes it unique, and that's what makes it special to the individual providers. And I tell you what, Partridge, if you're first starting out, I can guarantee that you're going to have so many bloopers. It's so hilarious. And you're going to have so many times where you think your audio's getting passed out and it's not, or your audio's overdriving and everything sounds like you're talking and you're eating a microphone like this. And it just, you just have to play with it, and find that balance. And I'm still learning myself, and everyone does to some extent. But it's one of those things where until you actually do it, and you do it routinely to where it starts becoming second nature, you're going to have your bloopers, you're going to have your oops, and you're always going to have your what the hell was I doing moments. I know I pressed that stream button. I know I turned that. I know I went live, but yep, you did not. So, and times where you're having an interview with someone rather well known, like Salivate Metal, and having a good conversation with your guest, and you decide to mute yourself for about 5 minutes of the 10-minute conversation. Yeah, I did that. Now, he heard me, and that's just the learning experience. He heard me because he was dialed into Melon app, so my audio was being picked up and passed into Melon app directly, but my audio was not going out into the stream, into YouTube. So you could hear him, and I could hear, and he could hear me, but you all couldn't hear, out in YouTube couldn't hear me at all. You saw me with my getup on. You see my mouth moving, but nothing's coming out of the speakers. And again, that's just learning process for you. Buttons make my life easier. Yep. Hey, Mailman, good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, as you all start getting into your portion of the journey that involves getting into actual content delivery, or be it videos are easier from a technical standpoint, but the problem with videos for me is I'm too tempted to cut, edit, redo, cut, edit. In fact, my very first video, basically introducing myself to the community back in December, I think it was a 8-minute video. I think took me 12 hours to do that video. Oh, that was rough. First time ever, not just in YouTube, but ever in my life did I do something like that. And it took me a long time to make an 8-minute or whatever, however, a very, very short video for such a very long time. But then now I'm to the point now where, if I do a mail call like I just did for a few minutes, right here on the spot, and it sounds good to me, it looks good to me, I'll throw it up and be done with it. SCM Stream Deck, what is that, Partridge? I'm not familiar with that. Stream Deck makes, okay, Stream Deck. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now, guys. I actually haven't played with that yet, and I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess there's also a software version that you can control your stuff through the phone as well, so you don't actually have to an actual physical deck. You can actually use your phone as a virtual deck. So I'm sure there is a virtual Stream Deck out there, and I know I've seen them from 8 sources up to 12 sources or something like that. Hey, Oregon, good to see you. You are live.
Hey, man. Good to see everybody. I'm driving to get my son from school, so now that I'm stopped, I figure I'd come in and say hi. So yeah, good to see everybody that was in the chat. Silver Sea Captain, Coin Thug. Say hi to you, Hoosier. When you were talking about Plumber, I was just laughing. I'm sitting there thinking, if only you knew, buddy, how deep I got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like how you start your show. It's going to be, this is just a test. I can guarantee that's happened many times on me. It's like, oh, I'm just testing, and next thing I know it's 30 minutes. I'm like, where'd the time go? Or is it 45 minutes? It's like, where'd the time go? So what are you up to?
You saw the rerun. I mean, that stream went wild for a test.
Yeah,
I mean, it was crazy.
You know what's funny is I just had that experience just a couple weeks ago. I screwed up my audio once again on a show, and the next day I was like, I went to test to figure out what happened, and the next thing I knew, I had a whole bunch of people on the show. So it's great.
Yeah. So when you were talking about StreamLab was what I ran. You cannot add other people in StreamLabs. It's really complicated. You got to use Zoom and a bunch of stuff. So, that's why StreamYard is better. You can add people easy like this. Yeah.
Hang on a second. I got some echo going on here.
Oh, no problem.
Ran into that this time, or last time. Let me see if this does it here.
Yeah, just say hi to everybody out there. Patridge family, he just dropped a video, if you guys didn't see it, where he has these really cool shirts with the prospecting on it, because he does prospecting and panning for gold. If you guys didn't know that. He hasn't done much with it yet. He's thinking about it, but he might start doing shirts. Check that out, man. That was cool.
Now he needs to
give that man a shout out.
Now he needs to invest in a shirt cannon so he can sell that and launch those shirts out.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They are really cool. The whole family got them. Silver Sea Captain, man, you should pop in here, buddy. Let's get the captain, man. Get the captain live.
Can you see the chat, Brent? I didn't know if you could or not.
Let's see here. Oh, sorry, I got to scroll down. I was on the top of the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a machine at first. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Patridge family. No problem. Mailman, good to see you, buddy. So Hoosier, Mailman is on a gold, he wants gold right now. He just got a 1 ounce 2021 gold buffalo and the gold eagle.
Nice.
Recently. Oh yeah, he's stacking hard.
Oh yeah.
So give Mailman. Yeah, you guys should check that out. That was a cool video. So I know what you're doing there, Mailman. You're stacking gold.
Yeah, that was really good. So I got a email or a text from Plumber saying, "Hey, you want a gold panda?" I'm like, this is just like yesterday or a day before. I'm like, no, not anymore. It's a 1 ouncer. I'm like, after having that conversation Sunday about fracs, I've made the decision to get away from the 1 ouncers. Now, if they're a collectible, I might go ahead and do a collectible thing, but for stacking, I'm going to start stacking fracs going forward.
I mean, yeah, I have my 2 cents on it, and I mean, it makes sense with fractional as gold goes higher in price to me.
Oh, yeah.
And with my LCS guys, it's not that much difference. I mean, the 1 ounce gold eagle and buffalo, he wants 190 over spot. So to give you an idea, it was like 1973 for a 1 ounce gold eagle, 505 for a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. So literally you're talking like $42, but you're getting 4 more coins. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And you know, Hoosier, when you go to resell that, those quarter ounces are so much easier to liquidate, on the private market.
Yeah, well, like you said, with the anticipation that gold's going to continue to rise. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. So yeah, it's gonna continue rising. So whatever concerns you have with a premium markup is probably going to be quickly squashed.
Yeah. The gold coins, I mean, the 1 ounce gold coins are awesome. I'll still be getting them, but I mean, when people say, "Oh, I'm just trying to focus on the 1 ounce, I'm not looking at fractional," I'm like, well, if you think gold's going over 2,000, think about fractional, because who's going to buy those 1 ouncers? The LCSs. I mean, I guess it would depend on where you guys live. My LCS, he sells the 1 ounce gold, of course, but it's harder for him to sell 1 ounce gold when gold's near 2,000 an ounce. So he prefers fractional.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of that would depend on how many LCSs you have access to as well, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm in a smaller town, so yeah, I mean, the bigger cities, it may not matter.
Hey, speaking of smaller town, Medford.
Is that Plumber Stacker in there in the chat?
Yeah, he's on here,
isn't it?
Yeah, he's on here.
Hey, Plumber. So, Hoosier, I did not tell you when you were talking about Plumber earlier about him getting me in trouble. I was laughing in my car when I'm driving here to my son's school because I'm like, Hoosier, you have no idea how deep Plumber got me into. I mean, he got me in deep. Ain't no joke.
That is quite fitting considering he's a plumber. he got you in deep. Yeah. He's coming.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
He just wanted to plunge you out. See, that's what it is.
Oh, he's thrown me in the septic tank. He's beyond plunging me out. He left me in the toilet. He flushed me out.
Yeah, he likes to corrupt people. Just so everyone knows, he likes to manipulate and tease people and egg them on. Buy it. Give it away. He's like, no, don't give it away. No.
Hoosier, it's so funny because me and Plumber literally have like the same personality, man. Like, if you saw the live stream the other night, it was so funny. I mean, we could go on probably all night on a live stream making people laugh. We really could.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
especially when DOA was there. When DOA was there, it was just crazy.
I haven't seen DOA for a while, and it's good. It was good to see him there. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah, I'm friends with DOA. He's a great guy. He's a really funny guy. I'm telling you, man, if you need a laugh, DOA is the guy. I mean, that guy is so funny.
Yeah.
Really quickly, if I have a moment, on my stream the other night, I was telling everybody, if you guys saw DOA during those old live streams with Silver Husky and Guido and Stack and Stormtrooper, he'd get his big vape cigar out,
Yeah.
Vapor. And he'd just be puffing on it during the auction and blowing smoke everywhere. It was so funny. The whole screen was just full of smoke, man.
Blow it right into the camera, does he? Do the.
Oh yeah, just blow it right.
Do the circles. When he puffs it out, create the circles that go around the camera. He might have tried that. I don't remember. I just remember him just blowing the smoke everywhere and just covering the whole screen with smoke. Oh, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. Has he done a lot of videos here lately? Or maybe I just haven't.
No,
I may have lost his subscription. Do what?
Yeah, he doesn't do content. He's just basically Metal Merchant now. And then he drops it on the streams. Yeah. All right.
Because I know he and Stormy was doing that one along with was it him, Stormy, and there's a third person. It may have been Guido. Him, Stormy, and Guido were doing their their collaboration show there a few months back, and hadn't seen that for a while. But I have seen here recently where channels that I thought I was subscribed to, I've lost their subscription, and I didn't unsubscribe from them. So
No.
something's
being
causing
honest with you,
things to drop.
no, it's all YouTube, man. It's all YouTube. I've been talking to everybody out there, and they're like, I'm not getting notifications. I'm getting subs drop. It has to be YouTube, because I'm not getting like notifications, and I type in people's names and they've dropped a video or two, and it's like, well, I mean, I'm still subscribed, but I'm not getting the notification.
Yeah,
And then, like
I've
you
noticed
said,
that too.
Yeah, it's a YouTube thing. Now, somebody was telling me, like, if you don't comment, like, if you're on someone's channel and you don't do a lot of comments, I guess YouTube can just drop you. They look for, what do they call those? Like, the spammers or the bots.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, it's a pain right now.
I mean, I just don't understand why they, well, I'm sure it's all about their algorithm, but it's just, I know I was subscribed to some of these channels which I lost their subscriptions. I'm like, what happened to it? I know I had it. I know I had you subbed. So, hey, Savage, good to see you. Hello.
What Plumber was talking to about Mailman about, if you guys didn't see that video, was about shipping, and Plumber did a thing on it too, where people have been shipping stuff like product, like silver coins and regular envelopes. And guys, you can't do that, because like Mailman was saying, when it goes to the system at the USPS, like their machines, it just tears it up. And a lot of people are losing silver and coins and everything in the mail. It's a problem. So you got to put it like in a better, a bubbler or something better packaging, just not a normal envelope with, coins shoved in there. It won't work. So I just thought I'd highlight that. I always put them in bubblers, but I guess there's a lot of people out there still doing envelopes, and there's a lot of problems. So
if I am putting something, if I'm putting a single coin into an envelope, I'll tape it to the back of my sticker. And that seems to safeguard it pretty good, because the stickers from Sticker Mule, those stickers are pretty thick. So I think that would help protect whatever's inside that envelope from getting lost. Now, if it's something heavier, absolutely a bubble. But if it's like just a single coin, I have no problem just sticking it and taping it to the back of my sticker, or shipping it that way.
Oh, Lambo Stacker said one thing you can do, guys, is write "do not machine" on the front of the envelope.
Right.
So
yeah.
I guess if you're just shipping a sticker or a single coin, just write that on the envelope so they know not to put it through the machine.
Now, Mailman might be able to say one way or the other. Now, I understand that it's actually better to actually take it to the post office and have them stamp it non-machinable on both front and back. But I know a lot of people write on the envelope the same thing. But I think the stamp may get more attention. And and hand deliver it to the clerk as well, as the Mailman is saying.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen some videos out there where big old gaping hole. In fact, I actually got something from Mad, and the entire left side of the envelope was completely open. I don't know how
That's exactly what. Yeah. No, that's what these guys were showing. Like Plumber Stacker, that's what he was showing. The whole thing had got ripped off the whole side. It's amazing the stuff was still there. He thinks they shoved it back in there with a paper clip.
I mean, at least they did that. So
yeah, I mean,
you want to hope that they have high standards when it comes to their service, but it is what it is.
I mean, honestly, like the postal service where I live, it's great. And you can even go I go to the Hallmark store because there's never a line. We have these like satellite USPS offices. Like if I just went to the main USPS office, I could wait in line for an hour. But literally, I go to the satellite office and I'm in and out in 5 minutes. It's that quick. There's never anyone in line. So,
I know with my post office, my actual post office is so busy. I end up actually going to another town about 5 miles away, and there's hardly anyone there, so it makes life a whole lot easier.
oh yeah, very well worth the drive. Huh. Nice to see you, Savage Stacker. I never said hi to you, buddy. Good to see you.
Yeah, who else is out here? I saw Savage pop in a bit ago. Lambo. Let's see who
Silver
else.
Craze Mama. Silver Craze Mama. Did we shout her out?
I did earlier. You were. Hey, Darth.
Talk.
Didn't see you coming there. Darth Larper, how you doing? Didn't see you. Welcome. Hey, Rhonda. Welcome. Hey, Rhonda. Did you ever find a local coin shop in the Vincennes, Indiana area? Or are you going to end up having to go down to Evansville or go up to Terre Haute? And yes, I know how to say Terre Haute. If anyone knows Terre Haute, it's two French words. Everyone butchers it. That's not from Indiana. It's called Terre Haute. Terrehaute. It's French. And I've heard it 1,000 different ways, unless you're a local from up there. All right, so
I hope, is Silver Sea Captain still here? I hope he's still here.
Silver Sea Captain.
I wanted him to see that. I wanted him to see that video you're gonna drop, because I might be taking my son home from school here shortly. But it looks like he might be gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you waiting for your son right now, Oregon?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going. I'm gonna be taking my son home from school here. I won't be home for like 20 minutes, so you don't need to wait for me, Hoosier. If those other guys aren't around, don't worry about it, I guess. If they're
well, what I'll do is, like I said earlier, Yankee's not doing his 7 o'clock show tonight because he does Silver Pros at 9.
yeah.
So once I end A Stacker's Gathering, I'm going to leave the Melon app up and running for a little bit. So if you want to jump in afterwards, and we can go through my setup here if you're interested.
Silver Sea Captain is here. So
Okay.
If you can just go over it with him, if I'm not in the stream, it's okay. He can pass it on to me too, Hoosier.
Okay.
Since he's really close, but he's only like an hour away.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll keep the Melon running for a little while. So
okay, yeah.
If you can get back in when you get home, that's fine.
Okay.
And then Silver Sea Captain, if you do want to chat after the show, come on into the Melon app and we'll walk it through together.
Before I leave, I saw It's All Good. You're in the chat. It's all good. I mailed out your package the other day. I sent you a tracking number. Check the email if you didn't see it. I got some cool stuff coming out to you. I'm going to run, guys, so take care, everybody. Get my son from school.
All right, Oregon. We'll talk to you in a little while, if you can.
Take care.
Thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
Hey, Savage. I see you. Have a good evening as well, my friend. We will talk to you here next time. Well, and we'll do it again. It's all good. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. All right, so yeah, Rhonda, I wasn't sure. Did you have an opportunity to find a local LCS around Vincennes? I'm just curious because if I do a road trip up that way, I might swing by your neck of the woods and take a look around at the LCS up there. Or do you have to go north or south from your location there, or west for that matter into Illinois? So, all right, Plumber, glad you got the sticker. And did I give you 2 stickers? I don't think I did. I'm getting a little low on my stickers, so I'm starting to ration them a little bit. And I only have the holographic ones. I got the old plain ones. They were gone like the wind. But I still got a few more of these hollows left. So if there's anyone out here who wants a sticker, my address is in the About tab on my page. I got, there's more where those came from. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you. Welcome. I want to, I don't know if I should tease you some more about this or not, but I'm going to wrap up the show here in about 5 minutes. And I want to start by saying that this community is awesome. Of course, we all know this, right? I could really use your help if you're interested. I'm going to I don't want to give out too much. I don't want the ideas stolen. I'm going to do a international show. Hackers around the world. I know of one, two, three, four, five, about or 7 or 8 actually, that are scattered throughout the world. And I'm going to do an international show one of these days, soon. So I can, right off the top of my head, I can think of all of our Canadian friends. There's a couple of people in Mexico, a couple of people in South America. Then you go out west. Of course, you got Hawaii, which I know is our state, is a U.S. state, but you know they're so far away. They have their own thing going on when it comes to time zone and everything. So I'm gonna try to pull in international viewers. So Ken Titus and expat stacker, the Aussie alchemist down in Australia, and Silver Tanzwana, I believe is the name, out of New Zealand. And I can't think of anyone right now that's in the India area, but we keep going west from there. I know of an anonymous stacker out of the UAE. He wants to go live with me. Of course, you have everyone over there in Europe. So I'm going to do an international show soon. And yeah, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it because of time zone and time changes and everything, but I'm going to figure something out. So who's your refresh? Am I losing my video quality? It says excellent connection. Not sure if it's me or YouTube or a combination of the two, or it's the fact that it's just prime time for everybody. So I apologize for the lag and for the poor video quality. It's probably my local neighborhood and everyone getting online. All right, Rhonda. So yeah, that is. Hey, Stack Attack, good to see you. Hey, Stack Attack. I don't know if you have reached out to Rhonda or Rhonda has reached out to you. She was looking for an LCS, and I think I may have asked you this question on Sunday. Is there an LCS in Terre Haute? I cannot remember. So anyway, hey, Golden Spikes. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the show. So I'm going to do something international, and it's going to require a community participation. So if you are interested in helping out, shoot me an email, who'syourstacker@gmail.com. And I'm just now putting the ideas together in my head. I need to start getting them on paper. I need to start having meetings, regular meetings with Yankee and Salivate, because they're going to be part of it. And I want to try to do this. Really, it depends on how fast I push to 1,000 friends, subscribers, and friends. I'm going to use it as a push to 1,000. But so when I do it exactly, I don't know. I do know I am going to do it. I just don't know when at this point. So if you're interested, shoot me an email, and I'll give you an idea of what I'm doing. And as I mentioned Sunday when I mentioned it to Yankee, a week ago Monday. He was all over. He's like, oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome, Hoosier. Yeah, let's make it happen. So if y'all want to give me a hand, I would appreciate it. And it'll be fun. I think it will be fun. And it's going to be really, as I said Sunday, just the different ways, different lifestyles, different ways of people, how people do their thing and with their livelihood and everything. To see it not only nationally, and well, for that matter, in North America, but to also see it internationally, I think will be interesting. Just to see the different aspects of stacking in different countries and different cultures. And of course, we all know India is just loaded with gold. And that's part of their culture. And, and I'm sure, I know China has some culture influences when it comes to gold. So yeah, I think it'd be fun to see a international perspective from the world. So more to come on that. All right, Plumber. Yep, I'm keeping the Melon app open, and if there's anyone else out here that is interested in seeing how I do my game, my show, how I row, I'm going to keep my Melon app open. The link is at the top of the chat. Let me post it in here a couple more times down below. If there's anyone interested in down into the Melon app, and I can show you my layout, my rig, and if there's anyone that's interested into going into the world of live streaming, I can show you this. Plumber has a different way he does it. I do it differently than Plumber, and Matt does it differently than the two of us. So it's going to be good information sharing for. We won't make it too geek. We won't make it too geek, but it will be informative if anyone is interested in doing that. And Golden Spikes, didn't you mention one time, Golden Spikes, you were wanting to start doing stuff when it comes to live? I thought you mentioned that one time, or no, I don't remember. It's been a while. Hey, Silver Freak, good to see you. Did not see you pop in. Welcome to the show. And Stack Attack, I did not get. Actually, yes, I did. I did get some snow. I got for mid-April, or the third week of April, I got locally 2 or 1.8 inches of snow officially, and that is absolutely unheard of down here. In fact, we beat records down here when it comes to snow. That much snow in such a late part of the year, part of the season. Hey, Plumber. Are you there? There you are.
Yeah, you got me?
I got you.
I was just jumping on to talk about your new international thing. Are you giving out any details yet, or?
Only that's going to be international, and it's going to involve many members of the community internationally, and that's about as far as I'm taking it right now. Because I don't want to think that I don't trust anyone out here, or they're going to steal my idea. I want to get everything down on paper and get everything in my head and have conversations with Yankee and Sal and anyone else that's interested in participating.
So how can people help you right now? Like, what do you need?
Right now, I basically just need, I'm basically looking for people that would be interested in helping out. And yeah, it's vague. I understand that. And I don't have an exact timeline or day when I'm going to do it. But a lot of that is dependent on how fast I grow to 1,000. And then we go from there. But right now, yeah, it's in my head. Okay. You know what? Remember when you and I got together about a stackers gathering, mm-hmm. and how everything was getting, my brain was on some type of overdrive about putting the show together. This is that again. So, hey, Sunshine, good to see you. So that's that.
You.
So
well,
you'll
have to let me know how to help you when we're offline.
Yeah. Once I get the stuff that's coming into my brain and onto paper, once we have I can get on paper and put it to concept, pen to paper, then I can start putting my feelers out. Say, hey, this is what I want to do, and see how many people be interested in it.
I bet you get a lot. And I think it's going to work really well for you too, because once you go back to your night shift,
and
you're on those hours.
Yep, that's why I'm thinking.
Work out awesome.
I think that's why I'm thinking, and yep, and being a night shifter does make it easier from some perspective, especially for people overseas. You know,
Yeah.
like 3 o'clock in the morning local is 10 o'clock at night in Hawaii, so it's almost local, for almost prime time for him. And then Anonymous Stacker, he wants to do live with me one time. He wants to do that as well, but he is 14 hours behind.
He's in
14
Dubai,
hours ahead.
right?
He's actually in the United Arab Emirates, UAE. So UAE is where he's at. So he is, I want to say, 14 hours ahead, something like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, and if I can get some international stackers to participate, I think it's going to make it even better, because one, you got the culture barrier that I wouldn't be familiar with. Two, you got the language barrier, which might be good to have someone that is local to help translate in case that we get someone that doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Then we have a local translator that can speak both languages or multiple languages, and then you have someone like Ken Titus who can speak like 13 languages.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting up Ken exactly for that exact reason, because he can cover such a big scope area just in the Asia Pacific itself. And then I know he's been over in Africa, in Europe as well, so he may have other languages outside of Asia Pacific. So I'm definitely hitting him up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's in my brain right now for the last couple of weeks. So I need to sit down and get it on paper.
Yeah. Let me know. We could always I could try to help you out in any way I can.
Well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and end a stackers gathering for this evening. And as I have mentioned, we are actually going to do a little bit of geek talk, shop talk, if you want to call it that, through Melon, which is my streaming platform. The link is in the chat. If there's anyone out here that wants to talk geek about streaming, about channel content, about that type of stuff, dial into the Melon app for the next hour or so, because basically from now to 9 o'clock, I don't have anything else on my plate. So until Yankee goes live, when Yankee goes live on SD's channel for Silver Pros, and then we can do a little bit of shop talk. I can show you my studio setup, and I can show you how I roll with my setup here, and just to get help anyone that's looking to going into the world of streaming content delivery, help learn, or help people learn.
Do you want to raid somebody?
Well, I'm going to stay on the Melon here.
Right.
Who's out there right now?
I got it. Well, turn me blue, and I will. You can always
See,
take it away after the show.
I made you blue one time. I hate YouTube. I know I made you blue. I know I did. And Jonathan Reese too. I wonder if he's still blue. I'll have to check now. Add moderator. There you go. You got it. YouTube, I was just saying earlier, YouTube's dropping my subscribers, or people I have subscribed to. They're dropping me off. It's like, what the hell?
This is everyday opportunity. If you guys want to go in there and let them know that it was a Hoosier Stacker raid, I'll join you for a second there before I come back and wreck my brain and make my head hurt with Hoosier and some tech.
And if there's anyone else that is interested, dial into the Melon app, and we will be waiting for you for the next couple of hours. Let's go right everyday opportunity.
Can they see the link I put in there?
I see it. Can you guys see the link that Plumber put in? You should be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm blue, so. Hey, I'm finally blue.
I made you blue like 2 months ago. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, I see it. Yep, they see it, Plum.
Okay.
All right, everyone, let's go raid Everyday Opportunity with Plumber. I'm going to stay here with Melon for a couple of hours. If anyone else wants to come back over here after you raid, I'm going to stay online here, at least see if Brent gets back on here and we can talk shop. Silver Sea Captain was looking into doing some stuff as well. So if Silver Sea Captain, if you're interested, come into the Melon app, and I will end the show right now, and we will talk to you Sunday, 4:55 p.m. I did get home just an hour ago.
Hell, you did?
Yeah, day shift this week, and next few weeks. Ugh. All right, everyone, have a great day. Just keep stacking.